Hello everyone, this is Paul and I welcome you to another episode of my YouTube series Writing Quest. Today is the Valentine's Day, that is 14 February 2009, and now the time is 53 minutes past 11, that is 11:53 p.m. In this episode I am going to talk about the movie series Dumb and Dumber, which I saw as a reference of comedy movie. Now, I have heard from my friends that Jim Carrey is the king of comedy, and I was really curious to see how he performs. So when I saw the DVD of Jim Carrey collection, which is this, there you can see that five movies are there: Bruce Almighty, Dumb and Dumberer, Me, Myself, and Irene, and The Grinch. Um, in a computer shop, I was really happy and I bought it, and the first movie that I saw from this DVD is Dumb and Dumber. Now after watching this DVD, I come to realize the fact that yes, indeed Jim Carrey is the king of comedy. I mean, this person is so hilarious and the movie was so enjoyable. It was really hard for me to stop laughing. And after watching this movie, I came to realize that it was not only just an ordinary comedy film. This was almost thriller film as well, and this really had several interesting plot twists. Now, the first thing that I learned from this movie is that a person uh, can create comedy by just it is possible to create comedy by a person's inner characteristic. That is, let me explain. Sometimes, in most of the cases, we think that comedy is created by a certain situation. That is, a certain situation makes a person look like funny, and that is how the comedy is created. But by watching this movie, I have come to learn the fact that a person may have some interesting characteristic, that is interesting mannerism, that can create comedy. That is the mannerism that Jim Carrey portrays in this character is really comic, and it is so enjoyable. So that is one important lesson that I have learned, and in future when I will write my novel, I will definitely try to create this kind of interesting characteristics that will make the reader laugh when he will read about that person. It is not that that person will deliberately make the reader laugh. The person will do his normal characteristics, normal works, but there will be one or two points in his character, that is he will have a particular mannerism that will make the viewer laugh. That is the first thing that I've learned. The second thing that I've learned is that this movie, though it was a comedy movie, still it really had some very good plot twist. And I must say, the twisted ending that is portrayed in the last part of the movie was the very best that I have ever seen in my whole life. I mean, how can the tide of the movie turns so rapidly from this part, from right to left to right to left. It was just mind blowing, and I wish I could describe this phenomenon here quite extensively, but it will then make my video too large to upload, and it will also destroy the excitement of those who are still yet to watch this video. So I will definitely request you to watch this video yourself and pay close attention at the very last part of the video, and then you will come to understand what this twisted ending really means. The third important thing, and this is a unique thing that I have learned from this movie, is that this movie creates what I can say a helper attitude, which let me explain. In a certain part of the movie, the two characters, the two heroes of the movie were driving, and they were traveling from one place to another. Now there was an important turn on the road that they should have taken, but just before the turn they were doing some work else, and they just missed that turn, and they went to a different state. And at that time I felt like I could have shouted to tell them that you are taking a very wrong turn. Please look at the road sign. Please, please, please. I felt like screaming, and I want to term this attitude as, I mean, this particular phenomenon as helper attitude. That is, I will definitely try to create certain situation in my novel where the character will miss certain information and will take some turn or will take a road that is not their destiny. And in that I will present this fact in such a way that the reader, when he will read that particular part, he will also feel that same attitude. He will feel that he should cry and make them stop. But but the fact is, a reader or a viewer just cannot communicate with the characters of a movie. So I will create this particular thing, and I believe by creating this tension, that is this helper attitude, I will make my reader, that is my audience, to be more into my novel. So that is all about this discussion, and I really hope to watch the next episode of this movie. That is, I come to learn that there are two movies in this series. First is Dumb and Dumber, and the second is Dumb and Dumberer. And I just can't wait to watch the next episode, because I am certain that second episode will also be mind-blowing. So that is all about this episode, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I really hope you will come to my channel next time to watch the next episode of my YouTube series Writing Quest. And till the next episode, have a nice time. Goodbye.